All goods and services for sale. Until our next transaction.
Like this past week, I was behind, and I did like the anima one first, and I did the, weekly one second, and I still got renowned from callings like after that. So like I actually had a calling get me to 44, and then did the quest for 45. So you don't need to like super micromanage it.
It kind of sucks though, because I technically already did the quest, so will I not get the extra quests at 44?
Well, you'll get it again.
You'll be behind, so you'll still get it from like callings and shit. So.
But will I get the quest, the last sigil?
Yep, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to do it again.
Because I think that's what gets you the mount for your covenant. So. I think you'll still have the quest to do that'll still give you renown, but it'll also give you your covenant mount. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So what's the pain in the balls? I don't think I'm gonna hit 40 by Tuesday though, which kind of sucks. But
you done all like LFRs?
You can just spam heroics. Just
I was doing heroics. I did 4 in a row. I got 0.
Yeah, sometimes. Well, what I've noticed is that the system seemed to be like front loaded. So like,
yeah, I'm 30 right now. So
if you got a bunch already today, it probably won't give you some. But if you start like queuing heroic, usually when I did it like first of the day, I'd get like 2 or 3 in a row, and then it would like slow down after that, before they put in this catch-up.
So, like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna run the rest of my Mystic Zeros to get me to 35, and then I'll just find 2s and 3 groups, I guess, and just to get the 40 something.
Should have waited to do all those keys.
Well, I don't know what made me decide at 9 in the morning to say fuck it, dude. But that was me at 9
in the morning, and there's nobody else online, and you said, "What else?"
Create a blast, you know. Create a
blast that renown.
Well, it's a good idea during farm to swap around.
Can't wait for that Blizzard announcement tomorrow when they're nerfing it.
Oh, I already checked. I
No,
could
they're
go
not
back to
gonna
Knife
nerf that shit.
No, if
They
they
already
do nerf
announced
it,
that shit.
I could already go back to Knife Fang with no quest line, because I went through the OKs and they're like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "No, I'm not sure." So that means I can go back, no problem. They'll be like, "The Queen wants you." I'll be like, "Fuck yeah." Some kind of want it to get nerfed.
It's not gonna get nerfed.
Let me hope.
I haven't done it on my priest. I guess my priest could go back to Vent Theories, but Pally right now, if I need to go anything besides Night Fae. Got them all up to 40. So I'm mega juiced now. I did the mega dungeon. Oof. Oof. Let me tell you, get a gear funnel in the mega dungeon, and you're gonna be beefy.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
I went up like 5 item levels today.
Oh wow.
Rice hard funnel, dude.
Doesn't drop the conduits I need to. There needs to be more potency conduit locations though. I kind of want to do Castle Nathria.
Where's Rice-A-Roni?
He was on TV. I think he just hit duelist today for the season, so he might be taking a nap.
Fuzzy around tonight? Or was Fuzzy around tomorrow night?
Tomorrow.
Speak of the devil.
See, I knew it. Knew it. We could probably start doing trash.
I wouldn't know that's going to have two healers right now, so.
The beefy healers. That not that beefy.
It wasn't here last night.
Was that the focus ad?
This is the, yeah, it's the upstairs entry.
Ooh, we have a mage tonight.
Mm-hmm. We do.
Oh yeah, Eva, let's go.
Ribbon's right there. How much does it hurt?
I got 2 innervates tonight.
What is? Do multiple people have that trinket from the? Did anybody in your group get the trinket?
Which one?
The simp trinket?
We didn't get like any trinkets.
I know Jazz got one. I'm curious if there's some cheese that can be done with it. If like you can all one person.
I doubt it.
I got a neck, shoulders, chest, wrists, and weapon.
Was it give 20 of?
But he didn't get a trinket.
I didn't get the trinket though. The first.
It would just be funny if you could like have 4 or 5 boomkins in your raid and just like every 4 seconds everyone swaps it to a different boomkin for convoke. Well, I guess you guys aren't convoking
You
anymore
can't
anyway, so it doesn't
change-
matter.
It sets it for 30 minutes too. You can't like move it around.
Do we think a terrorist coming?
I don't think he's coming for 8:30. Power betting, man. I think we'd see him at 9 if he's coming.
Healing?
I guess for now then, maybe.
Growlus told me I could DPS tonight. He lied to me.
Well, he was expecting Pip to be here.
You never know who's coming to these. I think Aiden will be a better downstairs phase healer though.
True.
We can probably send Keats down instead of Val, although Val's done it a bunch, so. He might just
I'm willing to bet Keats could pick on, but
Yeah, it's not too hard to learn.
Yeah,
down there.
it'd probably be better for him than me.
I'd put some money on Keats being able to dodge shit. Not much, just
Oh,
maybe
no.
like 10 gold, 10 gold.
Yeah, the only thing is like the last, like the third time you go down, he does the tornado, so you have to like stay back and then wait till he casts and move in. But that's like literally the only thing hard. Not even hard, just 10.
Also, realistically, when we clear / get to put on Mythic, I'm assuming we're gonna have Keats going on over Val.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bet that they're gonna make it so that you can only go down a certain number of times.
Yeah, but I'm willing to bet if you did that, then you'd have like range go down when it's easier, and then at the last time when it's like a lot high movement, you send all the melee down.
Oh, for sure.
You are barred from re-entering Kel'Thuzad's Phylactery. It does not have a timer on it. Wait. No, it doesn't have a timer on it Heroic either. Never mind. I thought it had a timer of 20 seconds in the journal.
Yeah, that's fine. Because my guess is it just prior targets range if available.
Cool.
Icicles. Do we know how long the icicles were up last night? Were they up for like 10 seconds or like 20 seconds on average? Like, how long did it take us to kill those? It was like 10 seconds, right?
I would say probably closer to that than 20.
Keats is the lone SLG where
Sylvan.
there's no. How many did we have last night? 18?
If we keep it under 20, I'll be happy.
It's going to be under 20.
Yep,
I
and
think-
then either Rice and Atera. If all of them come in, we'll be at 21.
I think with.
You made a run rest him again today.
Yeah.
So if we have Aiden heal, we get a revival for one set of tethers. Two sets of the crash with revival. Though Pip would get a second link.
I mean, Pip is definitely healing over Aiden. My question is just, are they both healing?
Three healers for 19 is probably a little low, but I don't know.
It's probably going to be a bit low. I mean, we'll have to see how
You can
How
have
it
you
feels
both
with
heal
disc.
for, like the first pull.
get a few. Well, let's see how much Spirit Spell actually carries. Like I'm gonna have one in each phase for the breaks. So let's see how hard that carries that. Then, because that's really the only sketchy time.
Yeah, so Pip, you're going to be healing too, and then we have like 3 people that weren't here last night, but I feel like it should be fairly easy to pick up on what's going on.
I think the only thing is spikes, right? Drop spikes on boss, and you can also call out in what, 3rd phase? One person won't stack the spike and just run it to like the back of the room.
Yeah, pretty much. If you want to link like that fixate week aura. Like, most important thing is we just had tons and tons and tons of extra damage to the raid from either missed kicks on the tank ads, which is piercing and whale, and tons of damage on the raid from the Frostbound Devoted running into their fixate target. If it runs into you, it doesn't just damage you, so don't think you can tank it. It damages the whole raid. So
One of the things I noticed too last night is if you stun them, they retarget.
they do. So if you are like waiting in group and planning on stunning it, like when it gets close, it's not a great idea necessarily, because then it's just going to retarget, and if we get unlucky, it'll like pick somebody right next to them.
I think it is really important, even if you're someone who doesn't use a lot of these weak auras. That's a really nice weak aura, because it tells you specifically which one is following you and makes it very, very obvious. So it's not just because there will be a shit ton up at some point, and you really want to know which one exactly is following you.
Did I miss Cauldron?
Not yet, it's like
Okay. I'll be ready once we get that.
She's using the ready check, Rellis. She's not clicking ready, even though she.
It's like a dream come true.
Am I going to guess then?
Aiden, it's happening.
Okay, I gotta eat food again then, I guess.
No, I should change, right?
Won't it change your main stat? Or will it not?
Then flasks do.
Is there anything I need to know that I'm going to be doing different?
I guess one, make sure you actually taunt like during the tank cast, because it can pretty easily like global you if he melees after it's on you. And then Keith and I were just basically dragging boss to, if there is like a 2-stack of the tank ad, drag the boss over towards it, and then the tank that's like collecting their soul, we just head over to this solo one, which is normally on the other side of the room. And like we're kind of responsible for the first 2 kicks. You can kick and stun to interrupt that cast, so just make sure you're doing that.
Yeah, they're vulnerable to just about everything, it seems like. So paralyzed might work, Aiden. Just any random crap you can throw at them. Might work, I don't know.
And then Terry, you're going down tonight, so.
Please. Cookies again if you already did.
Kelly, Zoid need flask.
What do you want, girls?
Oh, hey, here's Trice. I didn't ping you, Marius pinged you.
Oh no, we have 21 people. My raid frames are now fucked.
I can do 21, luckily, but.
Alice, what do you want?
What do I want? Like what spec?
What do you really want?
To kill Sylvanas?
Mythic?
It's not happening, bro.
Nah, it's happening.
Make us like world 15.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, really?
Really?
Yeah.
Has Alliance Go killed it yet? Last night I don't think any of them did.
Nah, I mean, I think it's... Radar hasn't updated on some. I see that like Imperative and Pieces have their kills now, but they weren't updated for a long time today after they'd actually killed them.
I remember we were putting gates down to the left and right here. I don't remember why we did that last night, though.
For people to take the silences out to the far ad.
Gotcha.
Foils, armor kits, stuff like that.
I don't have any.
You don't have any?
Yeah.
Luckily, the guild bank has plenty.
Oh, Kavas, I'm using the Innervate mouse over for you too, by the way.
There's a guild bank for you guys.
It's not going down.
So it's gonna look like this. Oh, you've got it! Oh, cool.
Yeah. Just so you know, the Mystic Touch and shit falls off each time, even though it's not a new dude.
I mean, I guess we could have one of the DHs stay up and Aiden can go down. I don't know if it's necessarily worth it, though.
I mean, just saying.
I don't know if that's true. I think DH is a better single target than I do.
Yeah, but you'll give 5% damage to everyone else.
Let's talk about the
I don't know if that makes a difference.
Weren't you guys having to hold DPS anyway? So I feel like the downstairs group was fine, yeah. So we want more damage up top, if anything.
Let me know your price.
What am I missing?
If the top is AoE, I definitely want to be up top.
Are you the right spec in Legendary?
I am the wrong legendary, actually.
Look at us. We're learning.
2 target cleave Zoid, come on. 2 targets and 2 that die with too fast.
Well, yeah, really 2. But I guess it's 4 because I have like 30 imps and they all come together and I can blow them up.
It's a 10 target cleave. I'm ready.
If I can tag them, it adds to my single target.
Alright, let's
So
do
even
this.
if it is only 2 target, as long as they're up for a second, I get a lot more
Kelly,
single target.
Kelly, I'm a door.
You're a dork.
5,
I'm a door.
4, 3.
You can dispel yourself in the meteor.
You've meddled with my affairs for the last
It's good.
Oh, good spots here. Oh, 10.
Just baby spike here. And that's the first devoted, so that's what it looked like. You can grab cross over on top of spike.
He's doing the thingy. I'll get the far. I can stun this far one for a bit.
Yep.
Okay, trying to get this kick. Yeah, I'll get next stun.
And we want to clean all this up before we push.
I'm just always going to send the Frogger to the power one.
Maybe push another. Stay downstairs group, make sure you have down a Terra, whatever that's, you know.
Thanks for getting my bad.
I have the right, like, a bomb every time here.
Okay.
And we're facing. K2.
Fuck.
You forgot to get your other shadow bomb.
I forgot to get my other soul.
Yeah, we have to get souls even for a tank with this.
Yeah. Forgetting. 'Cause I'm an idiot.
Give it a spiritual the first or second set specs in this phase?
Probably the first.
Okay.
We're gonna have a lot for the other set. We can kill everything. What about tomorrow? Ooh, they did not make it. Was that just a rate scaling size?
Yeah, it's
Probably,
scaling
yeah.
because nobody got like pushed back or anything like that.
Yeah, we can send that one more. So I guess Aiden is probably going down then.
I could I can use cooldown. There's another cooldown that have been saving because he'd been dying like before I would like get value out of it, so I can pop that. Still
I
dying.
think it's
Like,
probably
is that
better.
fast enough?
I think it's better to have to blow fewer CDs and just send down an extra person.
Should I spec for single target, or like what do I have to do?
Probably just stay what you are because we're not really hurting for DPS down there. And
Yeah, we
they're
had-
gonna be really useful at the end when there's a shit ton of X.
We also had more than enough damage upstairs. So.
Yeah, we were fine upstairs too. Pretty much everything.
Wait,
was
how many
dead.
times do we have to kill this guy?
Like
Four
times.
total.
Until he dies of it.
It's like a 9-minute fight or something, 9.5.
Oh. No, that's Sylvana.
You might want to save your cooldowns for down below, because the cooldowns on Kel'Thuzad himself are pretty useless, except for the final phase.
That's another thing. Yeah, make sure if we somehow make it that far, hold cooldowns for the final phase.
Yeah, always.
Well, just letting the people who weren't here before know. It's a super tight check in the last phase.
Did someone figure out how to not make this quest thing pop up, by the way, every time you mouse over it?
I think you need like LVY or something if you don't want it to show up.
Just finish it, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I just had that moved to a part of my screen where it doesn't matter, but
It doesn't really matter, it's just annoying.
Oh, I got you. Hold on. Don't pull.
Okay, cool.
You're a hacker.
Two's always been a hacker.
Everything.
Cross is
That
gonna
Google
report
tells
you.
me.
He works for.
I had the video
Blizzard.
though.
5,
Google doesn't have my video.
3, 2, 1.
You've meddled with my affairs for the last time!
Take it to the.
Freeze and shatter!
And boss just always up the spike. So
Yep.
move a little bit. Watch the devoteds. Get used to watching devoteds like in this first phase where it's super easy. It will be lots later.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be 1 second, sorry.
Yeah,
I get this one. I get next.
Shell.
Stop that. Sure, we're getting kicks. Make sure you can wait for. We can push
Some, yeah. I got all the things this time. I remember.
You're going down this time, yeah. And as we're facing like flag area, I got right.
Do not dodge onto the stairs. If you step on the stairs, it will kill you.
Oh, that's right.
Get the arrows.
I got it.
Make sure we get kicks on yours too. And they have a ton less health, so don't go nuts on the one through.
Fuzzy, can you get me again, please?
Don't kill that Reaver, don't kill that Reaver, don't. Okay. You have 10 seconds to push downstairs. It'll be fine, but yeah, we want to kill that slow. You can kill everything, so we're gonna get one Reaver upstairs, so you can see a picture with it when you're really fast. And we'll keep playing so people can actually see what's going on. Make sure we get. Oh yeah, we can't take that anymore. So this is our first set of double spikes. Marius, you can shell it. And then you need to use shout, I think should be in there. Oh, it's 3. It's the lead size. Interesting. We'll do all 3, so it's going to be Pip your Link 2, and then Gem your Darkness Wire your AMC. Watch Devoted, watch Devoted. Sure you're in the safe spot here. Remember, you have health pots. So you go towards the single. Sure you get kicks. Okay, that's interesting. Just 2 this time, so it's just going to be my shout, and if you're going to tie to its one AMZ. Because you can also darkness. So that means this is going to be the crossbond overlap. Yeah, that's the sack
barrier. Yeah, we got mass rooted. Someone needs to stun or silence him.
Yeah, make sure you're getting hits.
There.
Do you want us to push boss?
Yeah, you can go ahead and
push coming out
push
here.
very fast if we can. If we have, yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, I'll take left. Okay, left.
And we'll be able to get Val here fairly soon.
Oh.
Yeah, so even if 2 Avons spawn on like left side, I just have the right push on you guys.
We got Val up.
And again, careful on the Reaver since we just blew through it last time.
I can get first icicle again next week.
So I'm just a tiny bit on Avons, you can put some damage on the Reavers. And we can kill everything. Got like 5 seconds to finish downstairs. Okay, so in this phase, we're gonna have 1 spike step out, the other 2 stack up basically right on the boss. It's okay, keep up. So we can see how it's played out.
Oh, your soul did.
Yeah, that soul's just here when the test. Does the weight stand out? It's gonna be Kelly's Link, Warrior AMZ, Marius' Spirit Shell, a Terra Trank.
Where is the
And
safe
don't,
spot?
don't touch triangle. Where you are right now is safe, okay?
Okay. Can I get
You might have to step back a tiny bit. And you want to kill those 3 evenly. And nobody touched triangle, we just let triangle go off on its own. Watch the devoted. And then you have to kite here, basically.
Yep. I'm dead.
Okay. So that's the basic idea. Our spikes are different, I'm guessing from our first phase push timer. Or basically all of our push timers may be slightly different, so.
There's one more phase after this, right?
Yes, so we have 20% left on the remnant. So we kill him here, kill the remnant one more time, and then we have to kill him one more time.
The last phase is just pretty much a burn, though. There's not much going on.
Yeah, there's no tank adds in last phase. There's no spikes in last phase. There's just lots of group soaks.
That's my bad. Jaws, can you do me a favor? Because I'm playing on like my laptop. When the tank mechanic goes out, can you just call it? Because I can't actually see the bar. That's why I missed it.
Yeah.
Thing.
What the fuck?
No, the Ankh doesn't work if I get overkilled by more than 41k
oh, yeah,
or whatever.
That's why. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, why isn't it showing the icons?
Oh, I don't have I'm bugged. I don't see the release thing.
Reload UI probably.
Does the
fuck,
overkill amount increase with the mythic version? It does. I don't like that.
Yeah, the Reavers do melee, Val, and everyone else if you didn't know. Val hadn't been upstairs last night, I guess. You just need to stand away from him. So until we're like kind of ironed out exactly what the timers are going to be, just be ready to kind of adjust stuff on the fly, especially healing CDs and some spike stuff. Yeah, we're definitely not using CDs super efficiently, Marius. I'll try to get it on CD a little earlier.
That's not a rush. I was just letting you know that we've got that now instead
4,
of
3,
him.
2, 1.
You meddled with my affairs for the last time!
Ton? Actually, you're gonna get this, so no, it's on me. It's fine.
He is this fight. Two of them I'll go with far ones.
Spike just kind of in center. We'll move boss to it.
So slow.
Some baby damage coming out there, so devoted right in the group. Be careful. Come on. Yeah, so hey, group's okay. Think we push whatever. Right at it.
I command death itself!
Sure we get kicks. Careful not to go too nuts on the mover that's like right on the A-bombs earlier. Try to do frontals. Careful on that reaver at 10%. Don't touch it, don't touch it, don't touch it. Get a kick on it, but we can kill everything. Time.
Got it.
That's a solo one. three. We'll do all three here. Just stack them all up. It's going to be 2 shout, hit your tide, Marius your barrier, warrior AMZ, Jez your darkness. Make sure we kill him even. Be ready to use Hellstone if we need to. Get his away up. Oof.
Fixate hit.
Yeah, we can just die.
We also
Was
weren't
that
like,
just one fixate?
I was like, yeah.
we also weren't stacking in the same spot, so like people had like the AMZ but not the barrier or shit like that. So it was kinda...
There's 2 fixates, looks like. 2 fixates. Blew up.
Oh yeah.
In that situation, Aiden, it's probably like a perfect spot for you to ring on group there, just to give us some.
Yeah, I don't really know what's
time.
going on.
It's okay, you'll get it. We had 15 pulls on it or something already.
There's one hit of Relentless Haunt. It's 1 fixate.
Yeah, I'm missing the safe zone. Now, it could be because the monster's tiny, but like I'm not seeing where it's safe.
I can try to mark it. There's
You don't
more
need to
than,
mark
there's
it,
more
like,
than one,
just-
so.
Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna follow the cluster to group then, because I'm not able to see like the safe spot.
In what it is, like there's just little ads that fixate people, but if they hit them, they blow up for damage for everyone in the area. So
Okay, so what do the spikes do? They just pulse damage until we kill them?
So the spikes, each spike does a burst of damage and a dot, and they stack like the dot does. So when we kill 3 at a time, it's like a 3 stack of a dot that hits very hard.
Like the Queen's Court with the orbs.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty much the exact same mechanic because, yeah.
And so when that's going on, like anytime a tank ad like cast gets off or a devoted cast runs into or a devoted ad runs into somebody, like that's extra damage we can't really afford to take. Okay, I think we're good. I'm actually going to mark you, Keeks, since you were used to finding a safe spot last night, and so people can just look for you.
Okay.
What is a safe spot? Just where there's not ice growing into it?
Yeah, during the blizzard, there's a couple safe spots that it's just no ice is there.
This is literally the same mechanic as Rathian. I think I saw WoW post about it.
Yeah,
or like
but the
Rathian
floor.
was.
Blue and blue.
Is that why Rathian? That's right. Rathian must.
Yeah, I remember seeing something about that. Rathian was.
Yeah.
So if you can't find it, or just Skull should be safe.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You meddled with my affairs for the last time!
Sweet Kang keeps on full.
D1 damage doesn't matter anyway. Oh, what's PI though?
Yeah, you get fist left.
So long.
You get stack cross on this one. That does do damage, so make sure you don't hit the bite. Group set there. Sure we're getting kits. Maybe first boss whenever. Finished to go to Rollins transition. You have a couple tank S to point still. Kicks on ads upstairs. And watch the funnels.
Soul Reaver is really close.
Yeah, that close Soul Reaver you get to just not touch for a bit.
I can move the A-bombs.
Are they knockable? I don't. They're not stunnable.
No,
right?
they're not knockable.
Okay, so we'll have to re-kill the Soul Reaver, but hopefully it's just the one. You can kill everything else. You gotta be much better at Soul Reavers.
It doesn't have the debuff or the buff somehow.
Got it. I'll take a close one right now.
Should be spikes soon. Stack all those up. And then you can call a skull here. Watch your devotes.
Yeah.
This is going to be Kelly's link to Shout, Morris, AMZ, Jezzy's Darkness. If you can also tide. Make sure these don't even. Nice, very safe.
Alright. I'm gonna go to fire.
Give me more spikes here soon. Just a 2-stack, stack them right in Sarah. We'll bust on right in there. This will just be my shout, Mary's your barrier. Keats, you can also items there. Watch your devotees. Ton?
Got it.
Oops, or sack that.
Don't we kill him before he finishes it? Oh, it doesn't work like that?
Yeah.
I lost some taunts.
One more tank ad up.
Get a tear quick.
I got both the ads right now.
Yes, that's an awful transition. You gotta pick up both of those. Okay,
I did.
Now.
Yeah, demolish. I'm gonna Gorfiends these. Oh, actually, never mind. I don't want.
Careful on them, careful on them. You can move the A-bombs away. Move the A-bombs away. We're gonna get one Reaver respawn. Try not to kill the other one though. Still have 10% downstairs. Downstairs has to like blast. They're not gonna make it. Yeah.
Are we missing somebody or what?
I'm assuming everybody made it down.
Yeah, I just am never going to do a lot of damage there because I don't have my cooldowns, and my class is not good at single target.
I would see if you can time your cooldowns for it. Like, the cooldowns on Kel'Thuzad himself are useless.
Yeah, like
all first 3 phases.
Like as we saw there, like that was about as bad of a push timing as we have because we had basically all 3 of the tank ads still up, which means I cannot tank like anything, any of the A-bombs, the Reavers, until I collect all those, and we also had lots of devoted still up. Like that's a terrible time to push, so we want less damage on K2.
Yeah, I think you wanna use your cooldowns for the first 2 downs, save it for the third, and then have it for the last.
I don't do anything on Polden, I just hold everything for the first intermission thing.
2 minutes should be fine. The first phase I think is about 2 minutes.
Is it? I'm not actually sure.
We go down to 80 seconds.
Yeah, so I think you probably have to save them.
You're not having trouble with the first one, so
Yeah, I wouldn't change the first one.
Yeah, that's actually true.
Our first one timing is good. We don't want to change that.
But don't you see these second?
Basically, after the first phase, it becomes much more ad control than boss damage.
And then you don't actually have to worry about using cities the last time you go down because you only have to do 20% HP. So it's more of a, like, not killing it too fast.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You've meddled with my affairs for the last time!
Fuck.
The shadows beckon! Freeze and
Stack up on that spike. Gosh, devoted.
only ice and grime
Hope so.
the frozen waste arise!
Turret ticks. We are going to push that around. Shot devoted.
You expect to kill me? I command death itself!
It's actually a better response than so far away. Cross. You can start putting damage on raiders. You can kill everything there.
In frigid, I shall return again and rose!
Fun.
The shadows beckon!
Sure, we're getting kicks.
The cold will
Stack those. It's going to be 2 shout, hit your tide, kill your light, or your energy, and jets through darkness. I think you also shelled this last time, guys.
What? Yeah, sure. I'm doing shell.
Lots of devoted. Remember, if you have to go out of link for any reason during those, you need to be careful. These are the weird spawn ones, so have fun collecting them.
Me slow, me cry.
The cold will
Should be 2 spikes, stack them up in center, I'll move boss to wherever they are. And this will be Bearer, my shout, and Toots or AMZ. Gets you boss of darkness.
To devour. I'm gonna grip stun one of them so you 1 melee.
And I'll use sack. Just handle these devoteds. Should be able to kill them all before we hit them.
Careful, me.
1 devoted still up, be careful if that's on you, Phallus, I think. Watch this
Shouldn't we
Reaver.
move
Yeah,
away
move,
from
move the Avons away from that
Yeah,
left
yeah.
Reaver. Just move over to this side of it since the Avons come in.
Yeah, I'm coming. Careful, everybody.
You got 12 seconds downstairs, you got a blast. Do we actually have to send another person? I think we're gonna make it, but it's gonna be tight. We can kill all the ads up there. Ooh, that was close.
Next one should be easier, right? Because it's execute.
Next one will be easy just because it's less HP, but... Okay, so for these, 1 person is gonna stack out on the next fight, the others stack up on boss, basically.
Let's see. Okay, I'll just go ahead and clean these two.
Alright.
Kelly out.
Spikes, careful.
Find a safe spot. This is gonna be Kelly or Tybor AMZ, pick your link, Terra URL. Try. There's that other spike. It's okay, don't touch the unmarked spike. And Devoted's coming in, careful, careful. We'll have a burst of damage here in like 5 from the other.
Fracture. I'm gonna go to far one.
Kicks.
So
we're gonna have one set of spikes. These can all actually, yeah, stack up. That's fine. We have CDs again. It's gonna be Pips Tide, Atari Tree, Keith AMZ, Kelly Link to Shell. Jet, you can also darkness. Make sure you get your last tank out of line.
I'm running there.
Be ready to bring Devoted here. And taunt.
I got it.
Tip sack that, I think. Ooh, what was that?
I ringed run on the group. I don't know how somebody got hit. They're probably just standing in a dumb spot.
I think it's probably worth for Tip to run APT too if we're gonna get that overlap, because that's another nasty one. That's like our nasty one last night. We aren't getting that same one tonight, really.
Also,
I feel like the timing with the sack that we have on the first one, like Kalthazad was dying at the same time.
Yeah, I mean the timings are just slightly different tonight.
I don't have a res.
I have Unwind Fate, but I have no way to get rid of that one.
I was gonna say, also stunning the devoted ads is very dangerous because it could retarget a melee, or if it's in the group, it'll retarget someone else.
Just let me ring on the last one there. Like whenever we're grouped up like that, if we stun it, it's dangerous. If we just ring, it's fine.
What's CD on ring?
45.
45, okay. Because there is like a time last phase where we 100% are gonna want it, but
yeah, it's up for basically all of them.
I mean, just to have Marius paints up the first one, Kelly, and then Atera could bark the second if paints up's not back up, which I don't think it is.
It's 3 minutes.
Yeah, I'm just not sure how far apart those two that we wanted to sack are. It's close to 3 minutes, I think, actually.
Technically, the people that are sacking, what if they get a darkness? And there's a 20% chance they just... Is that how it works?
I mean, I guess technically, but darkness is way more valuable on the ticking damage. Can we get a bot, by the way?
Sure.
It's okay, we're like essentially back to where we were last night. A little bit before, but so now we just need to iron out that stuff.
Oh, yeah, Fuzzy. Fuzzy's here.
And Jez assures me he's going to blast more on the second time they go down, so hopefully it won't be as close.
I think it's so close because we were up there for like 2 to 3 seconds, still finishing devoted when we could have gone down like immediately.
I think people that like are going to Phylactery can head down immediately even if that happens. We have time upstairs to clean it up. Just for the stairs group.
1.
You've meddled with my affairs for the last time!
Time.
No, the freeze and shatter!
Baby spike. Oops, oh. You can save your immune for the present. Sure, we get kicks. I guess we only have. So we're gonna have no people sitting against stun or root. I think they're good to push. Well, I just gotta pick up thing, but it should be fun.
I think we can not have melee soak and go out and kill ads and doing amps and stuff and that. That way we don't risk them doing 0 damage while they sit there.
I'll get the far one.
Be careful on the reverse, make sure we get kicks on them though.
Your blood will freeze in your veins.
Are we supposed to be stacking on skull down here?
What was that?
Are we supposed to be stacking on skull down here? Is that what they're here for?
No, that's for the frost in base.
Doesn't make it a lot easier to dodge stuff if we just stack anyways, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
It targets around players.
And we can kill everything. Reverse too. Fuck. Stack those up. 2 Shout Kelly Link, Pip Tide, or AMZ Jez Darkness. Ranged your. Actually, no, I can still hit. Watch the devotees. Nice ring. Spike soon. Second middle. This is Mary's Barrier or my Shout. Kill your Tide. Within your Darkness too. These you can also aim to if you don't need it for a while. What's happening now? Try to kill them even if we stagger them too much, we get an extra dot tick. Stay in this stuff while we can.
I got bar.
Careful with the reverse.
Banshee's cry.
I'm not front up.
Should we move where Rice is?
Yeah, we're gonna move over towards our right here.
Yeah.
And then chill upstairs, interrupt those. You can dot up the damage or the reverse. Everybody push. Should we find downstairs? Yes. Okay, remember one of these is gonna stack out. Come on, good.
Should I Gorfines these? Yeah.
Away from group. Ellison out. This is Pip your Link, Atari, your Trank, Kelly your Tide, Marriage Spirit Shell 1, AMZ. Don't touch triangle, don't touch triangle, we need to go diamond.
They voted behind. Okay.
And they're popping now. Kill diamond, kill Starfleet. It's a weird stagger. Atera, that's a sack with the totem. Marius, you pain something.
I need help. Add.
Yeah, there was one in the back casting. Couldn't interrupt.
It's one whale and one. Just one whale, I think. No, 2 whales now.
You cannot kill a lich.
Right, so like, that's That's the shitty overlap that we have to deal with. How do we...
Yeah, it's the shitty overlap we have to deal with. It's just, it's happening later in the fight tonight than last night. I think it's even worse because we're getting a howling at a weird time during it too.
Yeah. Like, how do we?
I think the way we avoid it is we push the second phylactery a tiny bit slower.
Yeah, we still have too much boss DPS.
So if we hold DPS on Kel'Thuzad in second up phase a little bit, we should be able to get him to do one more cast, which means his mana will be different and things will be better aligned.
Trying to see how I can fix my CDs.
When we get those shitty overlaps, I'm just gonna fully watch for the tank ads. Make sure that doesn't happen. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
Wait, how did 151k overkill with Bark and Bear? That's insane.
Yeah, something's going on.
I didn't get paints up on him. Because he's off my raid frame, so I had to.
Even then, Bear and Bark, that was like no mitigation at all right there.
But it does 288k.
Yeah, true.
I don't think Bear and Bark would be anywhere near enough. You need like 70% DR.
I mean, he was at 66% or 68% HP, so like that's part of it. But it also just would be nice if we got it luckily on a immune class one time. Oh, did you never? I guess I didn't book, did I? We can still use them in like dangerous phases if it doesn't work on it. And then let me know when you're good, nice.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, cause my CDs, like, they don't really like impact any way of controlling ads as affliction. I'm just kind of there for boss damage.
It sucks if they change Sacrilege, actually. That'd be really nice right now.
Yeah, it is definitely weird that we're trying to hold at that point, but...
Like, I mean, I can, like, if I go Destro, I'll kill more ads, but it feels like we're fine on ads, like...
I think ads could still be controlled better, so like,
Yes, yeah.
I would put
if you
more
can
into
evaporate the ads, do it. Yeah.
I'll do it.
At no point does us killing ads too fast become a thing, I don't think. At least not for a long time. Yeah, intermission, sure.
Especially if you can... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Rose talking a lot.
No, I was waiting for Pip and Rice, but...
Okay, that's...
One sec.
Especially the glacial spikes when we have to kill 3 at once. A lot of times when melee can't kill them, they take way too long to die.
Okay, one sec. I'm just trying to fix my...
we do want better stacks on those spikes too. That
okay, so that's
4-stack one was really awkward.
With the spikes, if we're just killing all 3, can't we just let them go off? We don't really gain anything.
You don't want it to overlap on something bad later. So the earlier we get it out of the way, I feel like it's safer.
It takes 20 seconds for them to decay.
I need to change a conduit, but whatever, we can do a pull with this.
It's not at the expense of killing like tank ads and stuff, is what I mean.
Oh yeah, no. I think spikes are on the lowest
4,
priority.
3, 2, 1.
You've meddled with my affairs for the last time!
Huh?
The cold will shatter you!
draft over on top.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Can you feel the chill in your bones?
Groups like that.
Frozen waste, arise!
And we can push boss together. Careful with that devoted.
To kill me, I command death itself! Your blood will freeze in your veins!
Got a little bit of time still to slow down some. Upstairs, not down. Yeah, maybe go anything there.
You cannot defy domain!
Huh.
No, the
Blizzard. Stack these up. 2 shout, tips tide, Kelly's Lake, more AMZ, Jazz Darkness. The spot actually like right on the spikes is safer, but that should be fine. I'm gonna get Val up for now. Be able to get Fuzzy before important stuff.
No, the abyss!
We're just gonna stay here since it's better.
Freeze and
Stack those up just to the center. Just gonna use Mary's Barrier and my shot. In case you need lots of darkness. You can actually tie it to it better. And this is gonna be a meteor that's set.
only ice and run away.
Yeah, that cost.
That was not stacked.
Yeah. We just reset it.
It was on you, LeBron.
Yeah.
Did you really think you had won?
Oh, I guess since we pushed, we probably cannot reset this.
What happens if we...
What? You can't master spell your ice.
Restacking
that one? That one there, yeah.
Do I live?
You live.
I'm teleporting. Wait.
You cannot kill a lich.
My bad.
I mean, I think technically we probably could not sack that one since that is now a 2-stack with an overlap, but I still think it's better. What happened to Fuzzy and...
I don't know.
Val was... Blizzard, I think. And Fuzzy was... also Blizzard. How'd you get it by 43k from the Blizzard?
I didn't like that Destro thing. Should I keep playing it?
You actually got hit by the exploding part of the Blizzard, Fuzzy.
Lesser aware enough.
Yeah, I can drop another.
Probably need to have range focus a lot on those devoted ads during the that triple.
Yeah, what I've been doing is whenever the devoted are out with the glacial spikes, I just target the ads because the melee should be able to take care of the
the
spikes
spike.
for the most part.
Dude, I let Faust take care of that spikes, man. He fucking cranks that
5,
shit.
4.
That's the only thing I'm here for.
2, 1.
You've meddled with my affairs for the last time!
Fun.
The cold will shatter
Baby spiral. Oh
I've
no.
been thinking that for the past 2 days. Thank you for something.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Burst to the
Can you feel that chill in your bones? None can resist my
Hope so. You can push for that. Finish off that devoted too.
You're lewd?
Good.
He's loot.
Slow down on Avon so we can put a tiny bit on the readers. And push everything. Pretty good.
Yeah. Like that shit, girl?
I did. Wisdom set. Stack those up. It's going to be to shout, kill a link, put Tide, or AMZ, Joe's Darkness. One more spike, one more spike.
Oh, that's a horrible,
Yeah, this is
horrible stacker.
be ready to use Hellstone here.
I accidentally used Tide instead of Link, but whatever. So I don't have Tide anymore.
It should be fine. Kicks, kicks, kicks. Set this up.
You want to try to play a soak on this?
Yeah, let's
Wait till late barrier for the soak.
Have raid.
So use the barrier really late. It's going to be shout, Keats' AMC too, and then personals.
How are we on push time?
As soon as we kill tank deaths, we can push. So stop on boss as much as you can. And we should be able to push. And then we clean up these devotees. Downstairs group, make sure you head down there right away. This is really good. Let's focus up here. It's a very good thing. Kicks upstairs.
The bar kick on
Frontals.
We use rest to put him on that, so I don't have it anymore.
Okay. Get past him. They're blasting downstairs. Push upstairs too. We got some blasters.
I could cool down that thing.
I'm taking both A-bombs while you the big boss. Banshee's
We're okay.
cries.
We're okay. Watch the front. Watch the front.
We're not.
Fine.
When are we last?
Got it.
Not yet. Not yet.
It's
This isn't last phase.
Oh, I'm fucking peg. What?
Kicks.
Don't need them.
Marius out. Stack the others up. This is Pip's Link, Marius your Shell Warrior, Angie, a Terra Trank.
Looks like we're safe here. I don't.
Be ready to do personals too. Nobody ever touches orange.
Oh, got stunned. Watch it.
Be ready to health pot. Be ready to health pot. Dot is still on. Be careful. You should be fine. Just don't get to buy unnecessary stuff right now. We're gonna have a burst here soon.
This is my.
A Terra out.
That's
So, right under boss. Don't kill Diamond. This is gonna be 2 your shout. Kelly, your Link. Keats AMZ. If you're tied.
Like being killed on the.
We can actually take this. Take it. Grab darkness too. Kelly tied too. Time.
Knock those ads away. People
Spell kitchen. Spell
Keep
kitchen.
them away. Keep them away. Kicks. Spike damage here. Focus on the ads. As soon as we get the tank ads down, we're on the first boss. Taking first boss now.
Before next hold fracture is coming out in 2 seconds.
Let's go push. Upstairs we have devoted, yeah, just be careful going too fast downstairs. We still have devoted upstairs, do not
Watch the winds down below.
CC devoted to the off.
Somebody keep an eye on the far soul rework, please.
Last ads upstairs. Downstairs you can basically go as fast as you can. Yeah,
Just go. Just go so you don't die.
Go downstairs, yeah. And then as soon as they get up here,
I'll get both A-bombs. Banshees. Iron Bark more.
Group of this, Mary's Shell, War AMZ, just darkness.
I'm knocking that shell first.
Okay, that's fine. And scoot back, just get the spells and then move away, like far away from this patch.
I think I'm rooted still, but I have the boss.
It's okay, I got it.
Oh, okay.
Groups of this, Mary's Barrier. Then we're going to move back from this again. We're going to get ads here soon, be ready for raid. This is going to be my shout and keeps your exit.
I'm going to sack it.
Yeah, that's fine. Boss will move here soon, and then we have ads coming in.
You've got the whole other side of the room.
Okay, we can move across.
Stun me.
Yeah, moving.
Everybody's got fixates now, be careful. Everybody's got fixates.
It's done.
GG.
Nice job.
Dude, I had to play Destro! Ah!
Yeah.
I got nothing, cry.
Yeah, I mean, this fight is all about the ads. Like, it really was.
It's 100% out of control.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That last phase is going to be nasty if we turn it on. Should be some fun Sylvanas time now.
Oh god.
Water is still down. Make sure you get another flask.
That's fine, LeBron.
I'm not gonna speak ahead of myself, LeBron, but I don't,
Keith's
I
got
don't
the
think
big
Sylvanas is
weapon.
dying tonight.
Eat it.
There's a lot of flasks left in the cauldron. Anybody else grab one?
Yo, Keith's got a weapon?
Big
We got 6 weapons.
Oh, that doesn't have mastery on it.
Wait,
Fuck.
we get much good. We got a weapon. It sounds like a trinket.
I got domination socket.
To be fair, though, we now have the triple heroic in our Grave Vault, though.
That's true. Triple heroic and higher item level.
Oh, you guys do.
I'm gonna try running without Ruby for a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, so Fuzzy needs one more boss, huh?
You've arrived.
Whatever. I'm not gonna get any.
I need to kill Fate Scribe still somehow.
Despite
Yeah, I need to kill Fate
We
Scribe
could honestly
somehow.
go in and kill Fate Scribe if we could get blocked.
Oh, so easy.
Like,
Well, Aiden has
We
lockout.
can't just go use
How
Aiden.
can I do? Sure.
yeah, it's easy.
It would
Is that how that
take.
works?
We could
Yeah.
small group that shit. We could do 10 man, and we would have it dead in like 3 pulls, if that.
Yeah, because I not that I don't think we're doing well, but I don't think we're killing this boss this week.
You will die here.
Wait, but I
I
could be the second non-Chinese disc priest to kill this.
The damage in this first phase is pretty high, and like the damage check seems like it will exist for us. We do hero in the pool. It's a 2-hero boss.
Then come and meet it.
I guess the most important things, we're going to get a lot more of the barbed arrow stacks on heroic, and so it's very important. If you, well, one, you need a weak aura tracking that, or just you need to be very mindful of your debuffs. It should be in the main packs people are using.
Can I get a summon?
Fucking affliction.
And what's the debuff called?
I'm not sure if it's barbed arrow or barbed shot. Let me see real quick. Barbed arrow.
Thank you.
And so how it will work is you will get stacks of the barbed arrow throughout the phase, and really anytime you're above like 1 stack, you should be trying to clear on the domination chains when they spawn. So on heroic, unlike mythic, if you run into your own chain, you just die. Like it's like 90k hit or something. You obviously can run into other people's chains to like actually damage them. When they're up, they are, I think, the DPS prio. Other than that, so the veil is super important. In first phase, it's just a like big circle. It's targeted on one of the tanks, but it appears that it's not always consistent. Like it's supposed to go in the active tank, but sometimes it goes on the off tank because her tank mechanic is a little weird. So we should just be able to run out of them just fine, but we might end up using like rollers or wind rushes. We do actually want wind rush for second phase specifically. So here's a book.
Do I still need APT?
I don't think so for now.
Oh, thank God.
And then the tank thing, Laura. So I think generally we're going to be swapping just on the Wailing Arrow. So most of the time that'll be on 3 stacks, but sometimes we'll have to go to 6 stacks. It actually hurts quite a bit, so especially you, from what I've seen, since you're out of range and not death striking, you're going to be in a little danger, but you have luck and pace up, so be ready to call from if you need. Other than that, we need to see, there's a lot of damage in phase 1, so we just need to see it. I don't think we're going to get past phase 1 for several pulls at least.
I need a summon. Dude.
Damn, nothing but Chinese guild kills on logs.
Right. None of the guilds, like none of the E or US guilds that have killed a bug or public law.
Well, Blood Legion did.
Yes, I see Blood Legion. Yeah, I don't know. I always wondered if I saw it because I was in the guild, or if it was public. I never paid.
No, I see Blood Legion, yeah.
Yeah, I see 2 boomkins from Blood Legion.
Blood Legion. War Guild.
What are they doing? What do I need to know?
Yeah, so make sure we get Rice to summon, and then we just need to see the first phase, so we can feel out if we need to like start.
I'm
sending to the
upset.
stuff.
Why, Rice? Why are you upset? Please tell us.
This is important for everyone. It's only important for tanks in the first phase, but it will be important for everybody in the last phase. So the Wailing Arrow, which I think it's the same name in the last phase, right? Yeah, the Wailing Arrow, so it only goes on tanks in the first phase. It goes on just random targets in the last phase. So it's fall-off damage, but it also has a travel time. So like the cast will end, and then you need to wait for the arrow to like travel and hit you. It's a weird little like delay. So don't come back in early, basically.
Is this fight hard?
Yeah, it's hard. But let's see it, because it looks like it should be pretty fun.
5,
Swapping every
4,
cooldown.
3,
Yeah, we can execute your own pulse.
1. Very well. Death it is.
Such a weird mechanic. Don't hit by swirls. Dallas can't hit by swirls. So you leave it on me until I get the thing. This is the first set of chains. You can clear your debuff, and chains are the product. So now you tonic mark.
Got it.
Okay.
And you just get the travel time if you watch this. Boom. Finish off the arrows. You can break
I die if the arrow comes to me?
So this is the veil.
No, you die.
Did that do anything, fellas?
Run right next to me.
What's that?
I just used my necromancer telemark. Did that do anything?
I'm like a shambler now, coming in hot.
Ooh.
I couldn't get back to her in time after running away from the thing.
So just don't. I don't know if also actually follow her, but don't follow if she does. Chains again. So if you have multiple stacks, you definitely want to be. If it wasn't clear, you want to be close to an arrow to get it to spawn on you. Is how you do it. Or to like attach to, I guess.
Also, if you don't have stacks, you should be far.
It's true.
I tried to be far, and all these things on the outside grabbed me.
Yep. And we will get super shitty arrow spawns like on the edges sometimes, and range just have to take care of them. Keep going. We just want to see as much as we can.
I might have missed. What debuff is it that we want to clear with the arrows?
Hard arrow.
Hard arrow. So we get a purple stack. Gotcha.
Yep. So she pushes at 83%, which is super weird, but.
Roll is still at 92.
How many people are dead?
A lot.
Well, this is like a 30-minute fight, so we're only 2 minutes in. We're good.
You can go into that.
Dude, it's so hard to tell where she'd be standing.
So part of this was like tank stuff. Like we need to be careful when we run out for wailing, so we actually want to delay it quite a bit, because if we go super early, there's a chance she stays on us even if we taunt swap, and like
you release right here.
Ooh, so we just want to be like late to make sure we move
It's
up.
off.
You release right here, and you can mount. That's usually the sign of a boss. It's going to take a lot of points.
And then the Windrunner is, yes, very confusing, Aiden, but you can just stand there and hit. Like, it doesn't look like you can, but...
Sometimes she dashes around and comes back. Sometimes she dashes around and doesn't come back.
She does this, so it's always she dashes around and comes back until she jumps away and puts out the chains, and that's the real dash. And
Dom
she just
chains.
does that repeatedly. That's the entire
Domination.
P1.
It's the only time she'll jump away.
Let's get the sun back on Kelly.
Can multiple people be in an arrow and get like 2 chains on it? Or is it only one person?
One person.
2.
It just picks the closest.
Okay. Yeah, so if you saw when they spawn, there's like a, what is it, a 5-yard circle around them.
Is there any like indication of how far you need to be, or is it just be near the circle but don't get hit?
So for it to attach to you, you just need to be the closest player. So there's no like indication of that other than like looking around you.
So if you like have one
when it's
stack,
going to kill you, there is a visual indicator. There's like a 5-yard circle around it.
I
so
died to
if
it.
we have no stacks but people have like lots, like do we want to actively like get the hell away from it so that they
Yes,
can
if
post
you have no stacks, you want to try to move away from arrows before they attach. Or chains, sorry. Any other questions?
You'll really rock, paper, scissors, let's go.
Can you remove skull from my head?
No.
Sure.
I gotta be right back. I'm gonna try to heart real quick.
5, 4,
Get Pip out of here.
2, 1. Very
You
well.
didn't remove it.
Death it is.
Look at him.
I took it off, but it normally takes a second to take it off. And now you have cross somehow.
Somehow.
I didn't put cross on it.
I got hit.
This would be near a chain if you want. And now while you taunt,
I always hit my mark.
and arrows are the prio here. And so you can actually move boss, like, when she darts away like that, we want to move her back towards center. We don't really want her on the edge for most of this. So just drag on her.
Well,
she doesn't really move right now.
Her movement is very weird. So.
Oh, run.
Attached to a chain if you need. Make sure you're hitting arrows. Terror roar for this. 2 shout. Mary to also play.
Get my mark. For the maw. No mercy.
So we have a lot of 2 stacks, at least got a 5 stack, so it has a 4 stack.
I tried. I was on top of one and it didn't give me the chain.
I just dropped my stack.
So definitely be on arrow there, you two, although you're dead, so never mind.
Oh my god, did you see that?
And so for the arrows, you want to be the closest with, like, if you're in the circle, though, you just die instantly.
Yeah, you don't want to be in the circle.
While it's
I don't know how I could have gotten any closer.
While it's the purple swirly, you like want to start getting close to it, and then as soon as that ground effect hits.
Wait, our arrows is just our arrow placement's just RNG.
I think not
They're the
all
dark purple
swirls.
Yeah, they're the
but not
dark
all purple
purple
swirlies
away.
drop arrows. So even if you get close to a purple swirly, it doesn't guarantee you're going to get an arrow.
Cause like the arrow always like tries to latch to anyone, like so if it's like the closest guy to it, so if there's like no one there, it's gonna find the player and you can get latched to like.
For a friend of the Grumbles, like you.
So we do kind of all want to be in this kind of inner area. I don't know what you would call this, like room circle or whatever it is. I think everybody should generally be in that spot. And then boss, we want to keep like as close to star as often as we can. So fuzzy that to like whirling arrow. Let's just pull, like we want to get a decent number of pulls here to see like what exactly is going on phase 1, but that shouldn't take more than another pull or 2.
We need We need more healers, though. We are massively under-healed, and I don't know how productive some of these can be.
Sorry, I
You want
meant
me
to
to
cancel
stop
that.
here or something? Before we start?
My hero?
Just have Ellis go, that's fine. Aiden's gonna have to learn his melee anyway.
I'm not gonna bother like going into Hearthing to change conduits. Actually, wait, no, I haven't set up a Dreamweaver. Never mind, we're good.
And we also were still scaled to 21, so I guess I'll kick it for the time being.
I do need a boogie though.
Yeah, I mean, I think the main thing that's hard about phase 1 is just the damage, like, to the raid.
It's not that much.
I think it's hard about phase 1 is figuring out what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, she's on crack.
Yeah, she's so much
damage.
She's so wiggly.
Like,
it's so
I
hard
don't
to
need
tell what
mana
she's
lead in
doing.
this phase.
It's like
I can't reach
the
any of
weirdest.
you.
Like I've never seen a move like this. It's just so disorienting.
Actually, summon me back. I'm gonna activate this.
I don't get why for Windrunner they didn't just make it so that like mirror images appear and she just stays there.
I mean, it doesn't really matter because she stays in the same spot. It's just very disorienting to look at.
Well, that's
It
what I
is.
mean.
I think we'll
like,
get used to it, but it definitely is at first.
Or wants her to have after images because she's moving so fast.
We also, like, when we do this on Mythic, there's, like, ads and shit in the first phase, even. Like,
the fuck,
lots of
man?
them from the sounds of it.
Mhm.
So that's going to be interesting.
I like ads.
Adventure Guide, Mythic.
I need a
Black
summon
Arrow.
back, please.
Yeah, we have summons going up.
Figured I got an upgrade to a conduit I could use.
Like, a good goal for tonight would be, like, pushing through phase 1 and starting to see the second phase. That would actually be pretty spectacular, I think.
Would it be boggies?
Spectacular.
It wouldn't be that good.
Committed to it. He has to call us spectacular if we get through phase 1.
Instead of with like fairies.
I believe we want to push after 3 sets of chains. I think that's right. And then we get our 4th on the like intermission chains. So we do need to blast.
Is people getting the dot? Is that just random? Just
I think let me double check, but like the tanks get it from their thing.
There's so many dots.
Withering Fire applies it to people, which I believe is just purely random, like it's like a volley ability. That might be all that applies it on heroic.
I assume try to clear when you're at like 2 or greater. If you're at 1, don't worry about clearing.
Yes, until we discover that we have so many chains, we can just not even worry about that and have people clear like as often as they can.
It is.
I mean, these first patterns seem like they're set for that volley.
Yeah, it's the same patterns every pull.
Hard-coded
Yeah,
fight.
chains coming up. And the, so you go ahead and shove this. So the longer the chain people are attached, the stronger the pull is, by the way. So like we do really want to pry at that.
Darkness taken.
So Veil, Atari, you can roar this. We really don't want to see anybody hit by this. We can get through.
Oh yeah, hit.
Oh wait, I don't see the absorb on you. That's not great. Let's change that.
Very small balance. Get closer to the chain and die.
And watch water here. This one's always dicey for him.
I never miss.
Dude.
Chains again. Look at your stacks. See if you want it to. Bryce, you're at 3, for instance. Look around 4. Range, look at the far arrows. Make sure you're handling those too.
Who's my hero?
Value
Kitchen
can lower
tape?
this. Value lower.
I got you.
Maris, you're gonna hit him. Teats, if you find a good spot, you can AMC. Yeah, right up through.
I don't have soul shape anymore.
Door shadows out.
We have a roar for everyone. Like this. Keep watching feet. That's just extra damage we don't need.
Careful you don't run too far out of the middle.
Look at your barb stacks. Look at your barb stacks.
Oh, run.
How did I do that? Far arrows, far arrows. Crevasses, this will be your roar.
Your Kyrian pots get rid of barbed areas.
Oh, does Dwarf get rid of it? Probably one on Mythic anyways.
That was on heroic though.
Or you know.
We push it 83, remember. We have arrow, we have chainsaw. It's okay, after that, check it. Does it still roll?
Roll a shoot. Oh, it goes off. No. It's not gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's still rolling. That sucks. It's interesting, I guess they really don't want you to sack tank on that. Keep going, see if... Nah, we can't push 3%.
I'm back!
What the fuck?
So what are we... We're at 20 with 4 healers, right?
Yep.
It doesn't feel that bad to heal. I think we're just getting hit by shit. Or are you thinking dropping a healer for another DPS?
Maybe like 2 would clear, right? At least.
So if you have stacks, try to clear. For now.
Okay.
You say 2 stacks?
If you have stacks, period, try to clear. If you don't have stacks, you should do your best not to be attached to a chain. Like I was taking, so I had 4 stacks and I was taking like 14, almost 15k a tick. So it hurts when you have that much.
You're not saying like 1 stack people shouldn't be clearing, right?
I feel like until people are used to like and can figure out how to clear, we should just have people clear when they have a stack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, clearing seems a little weird for me at least, because like I thought I was standing near where an arrow would be, but one didn't spawn.
There's like 2 kinds of puddles, man. Like one was like the arrow spawning, and like the other one's like it's just the puddle. It's just some swirly.
Do you want us to? I haven't potted it yet. Do you want us to pot as well? I mean,
Yeah.
I'm assuming we're going to. So
Yeah, go ahead and pot on pull with left and everything.
Oh, pots. Oh, I like that.
I mean, there's no point to like this is not a trivial boss right now. There's no point to be in here if we're not gonna like do everything we can. So
We Augie every pool?
There's like 230 gold on the auction house.
I guess we could.
I'm no
Let's look at
bitch.
Augment rune or Ventus rune.
Do we have Antis?
You don't.
Oh, actually,
You can't,
we don't. Are they mount? Can you mount up?
They're like really expensive.
Are they on the auction house?
Do you get them off
10 of them.
normal?
They're rep boys. There's people. Isn't the Ventus rune the rep guy?
3.5k per vent.
Yeah, we vanted.
That's not bad.
What
Oh my god.
What? I'm
I'm gonna
sorry.
buy one.
No,
Still.
you 100% vanted. Can somebody
Oh,
drop
wait.
that box?
There's a Vantis we could get for 1 million.
That one's mine. I'm buying it.
Wait, what's the rep you need for Vantis? Is it Death's Advance?
Yeah.
Death's Advantis?
Oh my god.
Is somebody
I thought
drop
it,
them in
but I
like
didn't
somewhere?
want to
I don't
say
see
it.
it.
It's
Yeah,
over
it's by
on
the beast.
purple.
It's on the diamond.
You just casually spend like 7k.
Too.
Like,
Yeah, I
It's,
totally forgot about Vantas. That's my bad.
Yeah. I mean, we spend like 100 gold per person per wipe, right? So just in repairs.
Stop moving! Damn it!
oh, those are pretty bad.
Sniff, sniff.
Very pretty.
Yay, Ventus. Are we
Anything
ready
for
to war, by the
There
way?
are a
as
lot
well?
of people in this guild with that map.
As long as people want to.
Yay!
I
I just want to know how much bang for the buck we're getting on this.
Ventus.
our guild became like gold whores in the last year or something. I don't know what
Well,
happened.
basically, everyone we recruited since this expansion has the mount. Like me and Rice and Nuevo had it, and then like everyone we recruited has it.
I was smart and spent all my boosting and plus money on every other mount in the game except that one.
How is that
Because-
smart? All those other mounts are still here.
I'm
that
a
one's not.
fucking idiot. That's
Me Kaliko Vastus. You only Ventus?
I wonder if I should Ruby. I play Ruby still.
I mean,
Ruby's
it
not
gets
going to be
less
as good on
crit
this fight
overall.
because she never drops below 50%.
Which is
What do I
stupid.
play then?
Am I allowed to get off my mount now, or are you gonna yell at me?
We can yell at you anyway.
Somebody
play
yelled at me.
Badge.
Easy first phase.
So why do you get off your mount, you fucking
Give you
idiot?
a hand on this pull.
What the fuck did you just call?
4, 3, 2, 1. Very well.
In before you instant die in the first like 20 seconds.
I'm blasting.
I think that's my name at the top, bud.
Well, I'm looking at the bottom and I see my name.
Oh,
So,
okay. Yeah.
So do you gain a stack of barb if you get hit by the big, like, or the small swirls? I think, maybe?
I set it on purpose for karma, so maybe.
I was watching it not anyway, so...
Okay.
Pull was a lot more than I expected.
Let's jump off real quick. And just real.
Oh my god, the vent.
I definitely got greedy on that, and saw someone else going for it, and I had 2 stacks, so I needed to get in. And
Should
it's like, I
guys
don't know why
wanna
this person died.
Code does have Vanta's recipe for this, by the way.
At long last,
I
we will have
I have many
Aiden, do you like that res?
That was good.
May your feet find good trails.
I didn't know you could res when you're like in the air.
I just rezzed off the map.
Did you never play with Slave?
I don't how can I say this? How do I do more damage?
Right. Hope for the best.
Back then.
Fuzzy, are you going Frost?
Why?
Is it all the Pepegas are doing?
I don't care what the other people are doing.
Oh, Fuzzy's having fun, man.
Give me 1 second.
I'm just asking Fuzzy a question. What's with the 3rd degree? Wow.
So when you get hit by Veil, it puts Veil of Darkness on you as the debuff, right?
Yeah, you gotta heal that shit off. How do I avoid that?
By not getting hit.
What?
It's real bad to get hit. You really do not want to tank it.
I'm like out of the circle. Why am I getting hit?
Because you're not out of the circle.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, like it is super, 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 super important that you do not just face tank it and get hit.
very well. Death idiot.
It will become even more important in the next phase.
I like these swirlies.
They 100% add stats.
Dude, I'm not even. I'm already at 2.
You dwarf?
So lots of people need here.
Dwarf Rachel takes them off.
See, you're gonna shout this kill, you can also tie.
Wait, does Kyrie remove the tank stats? No, I won't. Never mind.
I just dwarf.
So agile.
You just have to be out of it.
She's like a serpent.
Watch war right here.
I'm fine. It's okay.
Speed my shout. Keeps, you can also aim down the group. Get banned if you need.
spawned right next to me.
Tear apart. We got some chains far out that need to be hit. I've tried it, it's fine. I will take it after the day. No, sorry, it's late.
Wait. Oh, wait.
Still on, it's fine. So we want to get one more set of chains. Then we would want to push. Clear chains here if you can. These like far ones would be super good for tanks to be able to attach to. Chains, chains, chains. I feel like we probably are putting too much damage on chains. They do seem to die fairly fast.
I mean, they don't die.
It's mainly the far ones that kind of need to be focused, I think. Much more here. Like Nui 5 stack, Comet 3 stack.
I've been trying to clear, but it always goes on somebody else.
So if you look at these...
Oh, the darker shades of purple are the arrows!
There's two different colored purple, exactly. It's okay, keep them.
No, we got this push easy. Easy. Fuck. Bye, Covastus. Goodbye.
Okay, so does it go on the closest person when it chains?
Yes.
Okay. So if you... Can we maybe have some people who don't really need to clear, make sure they're not standing near any of them?
That's a brilliant idea.
You don't need to clear, you should
That's
definitely get away.
insane.
What's happening is
Casters need to move away and stop casting, which is not going to happen.
So what Rice said is actually fairly important, though, I think. Like, you can, if you look at these right now, you can tell which one are arrows and which one are fake.
They don't attack.
The arrows are darker purple.
They don't attach right away. So you'll see the circle, you'll see the arrow land, you'll see the circle around the arrow, and it'll attach about a second later. So even if you were closest to the swirl, if someone moves in between you, they get your arrow.
I can't, no,
So
no.
It's basically not the swirl. Stop looking at swirls.
It's not the swirl.
You're looking for circles, not swirls.
Can we stand in those swirls? Or do they actually do damage if you're on them? Or
You're gonna die, bro.
Yeah, try.
Because the
try not to
arrow's
stand
gonna
in things.
spawn and attach you and kill you.
Well, I'm saying, like, you know, because you obviously, between the swirl and the arrow spawning, you have, like, a couple of seconds. Like, so if I'm running out, can I run through swirls?
No.
Okay. Wanna find out?
Still take extra damage.
So we want to push before... We're going to push after the third set of chains. So we need to adjust our damage. We, I think, need to... Let's see what the damage looks like. So, like, I feel like the fact that Jazz and Kitchen are top damage on the arrows is probably completely wrong. Unless they're typing.
No, it's Fell Rush with Dumbbound Chaos.
Yeah, there's usually a group of like 4 or 5 stacked up, so that would be normal.
Like, looking at the Blood Legion log, like, their Ellie Shaman and the 3 Boomkins just fucking blasted them.
Where the fuck's my Ellie Shaman?
What are they blasting them with? Boomkins.
It's like Starfall and Starfall. Yeah, Starfall,
Just
Starfall.
spells. Okay. I thought they just go up and, you know, like, brutal slash them or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think range need to take prio on the arrows, especially arrows that aren't in this inner circle here. Like arrows by wherever Sylvanas is, yes, melee like can obviously take care of those, but we cannot afford to have melee running around killing arrows. We need range to kill basically all of those. If you look at the Blood Legion log, the first melee on their damage meter on arrows was 8th. Like it was 7 ranged above them.
Are you good with me staying on? Are you good with me staying? Like, I'll get on the arrows when they're nearby, but from what I'm looking at of the 2 Shadow Priests, they primarily are staying on the boss just because of our ramp up. By the time we ramp up on the arrows, they're usually dead.
Yo, girls, can I go demo to pop this boss?
I mean, we have 8 range that are not Shadow Priests. Like, I feel like they should be fine with it.
Yeah. Like, I'll toss out dots where I can, but for the most part, yeah, I'm kind of useless on the arrows.
So, for now, when arrows are up, range, you're hitting arrows.
Sure.
Yep.
It's like, we're staying in this phase a minute and a half too long, regardless of the fact that people are dead.
I'll just like try to snipe out the far ones, cause like, and then havoc on the boss.
And then I don't know if people heard during the pool, like tanks also need to clear. So like if there's arrows on the outer edges, the tank's wailing arrow overlaps the arrows a lot. So like the tank can't get attached to like arrows here because then the big boom happens with the tank right in the middle of the group. So like if there's an arrow out here, the tank wants to get attached to these prio.
If you get wailing arrow, should I just like run away from you? Is it like proximity AoE?
Yeah, it's fall off damage. So you never want to be near me or is War marked? No, it's not. You never want to be near me or War when we have arrow.
Oh, I've been kind of sitting next to you.
Yeah, it's tons of extra damage if you're on it. It's a 60k hit that is fall off damage.
Am I gonna need mana after phase 1?
Not for a while. You will actually have a pretty long
3, 2, 1. Very well.
Just blow it all now.
Yeah.
Here. Touch feet on these two.
Modify stacks because I just not didn't even get a stack.
That's good to know. Still watch feet though.
Oh yeah.
Get attached to chain. That's the dark purple, remember. To you shell. Until you tied to it.
I always hit my mark.
Arrows are living a long time, range.
Half of our starfalls are down.
There and we need to best us up. Cancer. Remember, dark purple is where you attach. Ellie, you can pin during this. Marius, you can also pin during this chance.
And then hell.
I salved right beforehand, so I didn't. I'm sorry. I should listen.
Is on even lure. Both AMZs on group. Jez, we can also darkness.
Hit my mark.
This is a super long fight, so be clever with your health stones, or health pot especially. So that was second set of change, right?
Would be third.
This will be third, yeah. And this is Kavas's Sherlock.
What the fuck? Thrall was totally helping me with my chain.
Sweet. So 15 till the next chain. So we're not going to hit it with DPS dead for sure. Kelly, you can link on group Kicking Darkness.
I always hit my mark.
Okay, so stop on boss, we kill this set of chains, and then we push. Everybody clear here if you can. We're going to get another set, so if you don't, it's fine. And then this would be a Terror Lord. And then push boss, push boss, push boss, push boss. Watch me, Ellie, you can darkness, or Ellie, you can archive, sorry. Push boss, push boss. Okay, we're all gonna get chains here, so everybody should be able to clear their way. Two, you're gonna shout clearing it. Ellie, you can also symbol so people can use personals. And we're just blasting ads and dodging massacre lines. Blasting arrows. So. Everything you have to live to. We used a lot of CDs early, so we don't have much here. Keep going. We really want to watch this cutscene, and then I don't know if it counts on normal, but once we all watch it, then we're going to be able to skip it, which will make the crowd a lot nicer.
I don't like cutscenes. That's
Spreads. Easy to spread when like half the people are alive.
Oh, it's gonna.
Yeah, we can all skip it. Everybody skip it. Everybody skip it.
I
Everybody.
can't.
So the people that haven't seen it before can't skip. So next pool, we'll all be able to skip this and go like directly into the next phase.
It's okay. I'm regenning mana.
It's the same as what we're doing now.
This is good content. Just sitting here stunned.
I get a water break.
I didn't realize they had this in until today. So.
Do you need? Are you stunned that long regardless?
So it will basically take us to this part right here almost immediately.
Oh.
Okay, so everybody should be able to see this, right? So you can at least see like kind of the first part of this.
Do we get cooldowns back and stuff doing that, or?
I don't think it starts regenerating until like we're actually moving. So there's gonna be waves here. Careful. She's immune right now, so it's just dodging for the time being.
Wait, why am I taking so much damage?
You're not supposed to get hit by that shit.
I'm not.
Yep, it gives a dot.
Oh, the dot. That's.
Keep dodging. This is purely just dodging. Another wave.
I think they used to knock back.
Don't just immediately hit the
Knock back a
interrupt.
little bit.
We want to get as close as we can, so we're ready to burn. Interrupt now. And then this is a burn.
Wouldn't that be a great spot for a
Race back
warlock?
up here. The Terror, get ready to roar when I call it. And we're gonna go back, not towards the bridge, obviously, to our left here when it's called. It's gonna be a veil here soon. It's gonna be on multiple people who nobody can get to. The Terror roar. And move. So the people that moved early were not great.
Oh.
And then we can move her up. We don't need to keep her here, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna go ahead and take her too. So there's gonna be a spread thing here. This is that spread. And then as soon as this happens, we do our second bridge.
I got fully locked.
Or third bridge, I guess.
Yeah, the whale kicks you too.
And this is our first set of ads. If you look over there, there's gonna be... It's gonna be a Goliath, I believe, on this one, and a Soul Judge. Those two are the Prio. We each take one of them more, and we probably end up swapping once. So we just blast these. That debuff that like a Terror has right now, as soon as we kill Soul Judge, we can get rid of it. We get another Veil here. Obviously, there's lots of cast to kick. Yeah, we're gonna push through this second phase. Like if we clean up first phase in a couple pulls, second phase is not that hard.
Will be broken. At long last.
The hard part of this fight is the third phase and the DPS check. So
I feel like. So the last phase is just single target, right?
Yep.
I just go
I
single
have
target.
many ways.
Oh, you should definitely do single target. Like second phase ads are gonna die.
Cause like I'm just playing for chains really to kill chains. Like I don't know, my Destro's kind of useless. Like I kill some chains, but
I feel like as long as the two boomies are alive, our chains are gonna be fine. Like our boomies with the hunter plus maybe. Looks like Blood Legion's mage was Frost, but does that really matter on chains? I don't know.
What?
If the chains are close, that's really good cleave for Frost.
Want me to do? Huh?
No, I mean I don't want you to do anything, Fuzzy. I'm just wondering.
Okay, bye.
How much worse is Arcane on chains than Frost?
I might need a book.
Well, you know, like.
Would you have a good barrage, or did you just send it to Sylvanas anyway?
Yeah, I mean, I could do barrage.
So we pushed after fourth chains in first phase, right?
I think so. I think it was fifth chains.
Well, fifth
Not
chains
counting
if you count the intermission one, I think, right?
No, I wasn't counting this. I was counting like I thought it was fifth, like just in case. Not counting the intermittent ones. I might be wrong though, of course. Might have been thinking.
I mean, we were close. As people get more used to it, I think we'll get quite a bit better damage. Where did it say he was AFK a second, so I don't know if he's back.
So do you implode the arrows if you can, or no?
If there's a stack of them.
Do healers feel like
those we probably need to focus more on the
Actually, 4 chains, not counting the last one. So 5 total.
Yeah. Do healers feel like we need CDs more on the chains while they're up, or on the fall off tank damage? Or is it more you want them when there are high stacks of barge, I guess? Or is it all three and we don't know?
I think like I'd like to see us like push the phase at like a normal time to see what we actually need CDs at. 'Cause, like there's just like I've looked at the damage profile for this phase and it's a pretty flat but high flat damage. Like I don't know. Like if you look at let me look at our damage taken. I think it's just like a pretty high but pretty flat damage taken. Yeah. Like if you look at our damage taken, like it's a bit spiky.
Yeah.
With
Sorry about that.
Might be damage. Let me look at this damage taken.
You good work.
Yeah, yes.
Is it Shadow Dagger the fall off?
Let's just put a board
No, that
so I think
is.
it's much better.
It should be Wailing Arrow.
It's kind of board, really fun.
Four, be both.
3, 2, 1. Very well. Death it is.
I think we just push it and we'll be fine.
Did you get a stack of barbed arrow just occasionally over time?
The tanks do, yeah. The volley is just it's instant. So you shout. That way you can cling to it. It's fine, I have trinket. It's still that's unfortunate timing. You can spare them now. Use 4. Terry, you can ignore this.
I never miss.
Chains again. Remember purple if you want.
Pretty solid.
Purple. And then Valor.
Forever.
I always hit my mark. No mercy.
She hurts for her.
Oh, yes. This is gonna be stupid. On
Alright, Ranger shot. Does not mess around.
Can we get a really early
Yeah.
flag?
We have one more set of chains. Damage actually
Literally,
looks pretty decent.
Jaina PTSD, what I'm getting from her auto attack.
I never miss.
This vest is sure.
Oh fuck. Fuck it.
There's still an arrow.
Yeah, the far arrows people really need to watch. And I need to alert on that too. Go ahead, Mike.
What's the end of this?
It's gonna be tough to do like the first ad phase and the second phase with a bunch of people dead.
I cleared my stack. I cleared my stack, Maris. I'm sorry, I had 3.
I think if we're like super aggressive with innervates and our mana cooldowns, we'll be fine in this last phase one.
Surprised nobody's made a quick order to track everybody's stacks.
How much damage does Jaina and Thrall just the funnest?
Probably not much. Setting some big wake sounds.
I'm testing. There's some weak R I found that might be helpful, but it's broken, so if I say random shit, just ignore me.
Is it for chain stacks or something?
It's a /say, but it doesn't work. So I'm gonna mess with the conditions and see what's breaking it. So I might be really spammy this pull. Or I might not say anything at all.
No two groups have done it, or I'm not sure on the others.
Yeah, because I'm trying to get it done tomorrow, so I'm just seeing who hasn't done it.
If you really need, I can I'll do it on my pally.
Yeah, I was like tomorrow. I'm planning to get around, but I guess for Eastern it'll be up.
Or do you just live West Coast now? You're on vacation or what?
I'm on vacation.
Okay.
I'm on my, not on my computer or anything. I'll be back August 2nd.
Two shouts. We can get a territory. I guess I'm too far from who is there.
What the fuck?
You can rank me instead. Actually, no, just my fast.
That was chain?
I think we're going way too far for the fall of damage.
I didn't have range on you, but if I know where you're going to be going, I can stand in that area. It's just like we have tanks going out in every which direction.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's because she's leaping the fuck around.
Well, especially there with the chains to go down, like I don't have to clear because I've got my Kyrian Vial I'm using, so like I'm delaying going over to that side to chase her because I don't want to take a chain. Because I don't need it, you know?
Okay, let's get a like pretty clean phase 1, and then we can do at least a little bit of phase 2 prog before the end of the night. I think if everybody lives, I think we just barely have the damage to push in time.
Okay. I feel like
Maybe Kelly, I'm not sure.
Trying to see like, is chains like kind of scuff right now? Like I don't know, like it could be better, right?
It could definitely be better. I mean, it's getting there every pull now, I think.
2, 1. Very well. Death it is.
Press the button, didn't go off.
Yeah, my shit's been doing that too.
Button, you go off.
Chains.
Chains.
Just right here too. Shout, Kelly. That's fine. Shout should be enough. Ranged arrows. Thrall doesn't really beat on it, but it's arrow. At least Thrall was fucking it up.
This is just for something, bro.
Stinky.
Are you stinky, Fuzzy?
Yeah, boy.
Can you mind shout on this one? How can we use it too? Chains, look what you need, look what you need, look what you need.
I'm getting pretty good on this. They're all together.
Value roaring this. I'm going out this way. Kelly, be ready to tie.
Get my mark.
Feet. Just darkness under TMZ, a carry, and train.
Oh, I have self there as well.
We can use all that. Link with Ashes for roaring this. Still have a chain up. Yeah, chains in 15. I don't think we can beat it, so we're probably going to want to slow a little. Not yet. It's probably fine, actually. I think you can look on Group Kitchen Darkness. Yeah, so just deal with these chains first. I feel like it's going to be decent time on this. Don't die to your chain, don't die to your chain. But here, you can roar this. Finish off the chains. Warrior, you can AMZ up group if you can reach us. Push, 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 push. Don't die to your chain here. Don't die to your chain. Watch your feet there too.
3 damage.
Nope. Takes 99%.
So T, you're gonna shout during it. Ellie, you can also claim that it's like a safe time. Do not die to your chain. Okay, we got res, we're fine. Holy fuck, she got res mainstay. I'm waiting for this stride.
Can we bait the arrows so they're not in awful spots, or that's just how it's gonna be?
From what I've seen, no, but my guess is you can actually bait them with this turn. Spread, spread, spread. We do have a res. I guess I would get one of the DPS since We have so many
Kitty?
people there. Yeah, anybody you can reach. I don't think you're necessarily able to reach them all.
Oh, at least I get key.
Either go fast or wait for the orbs here. You kind of don't
Going
want
fast.
You ain't first, you're last.
I got scared.
Jump off.
And it's just practice diving. No reason to like take that dot damage here. Kelly died.
He's expanding the maw around Oribos.
Yeah, I will pick up the Goliath who takes Soul Judge when we get there. Obviously, we have a phase first, but...
Can a Warlock get this, like ASAP?
I think we can.
Just, I don't know.
No, that's fine. Everybody should be stacked up on group right now. Yeah, we would actually CD here, I think. This damage is very important. Is it really? Is that what you said?
He said pots are up.
Oh, totally misunderstood that.
I heard it's heroic.
Be stacked, be stacked, be stacked. Roar. And move. See how easy that should be? And now, ideally we move her down, I think. Like we start moving her down.
Oh, ow. Ow.
Ooh, that's my bad. I should have done
No, I'm bad.
Spread. You have to get used to that white circle tight spread. It happens a lot in even tighter areas later on. Ways, fast. And don't go nuts here, especially ranged, until like tanks are over here. So Goliath and Judge are the cryos, get kicks too.
It's like stun works on some of the little ones.
And you're... Oh, don't have that.
Yo, this fight's on
nuts.
crack, man.
What do you mean? This fight is great.
This is nuts.
Is it?
This fate is so dumb. This is the weirdest fate I've ever seen in any raid fight.
What?
It's weird, yeah, for sure.
I don't
I mean,
get
it's half our DPS or half our rate. That's like so. It's
So,
not
like-
that hard.
We will have
So like, are we supposed to just blast all those ads there?
You can blast them as soon as tanks pick them up. If you get over there fast and you blast, you're gonna die though. Like you need to give it like 2 or 3 GCDs, and then you can start going nuts.
Is this in very interactive intermission? I don't think. I think.
I feel like it's the least interactive. You're just walking
No,
around.
because you have to like do things.
There's no people getting hit by
Dodge
that.
shit.
I
Make
can
sure
tell
you're
you
killing
it's,
things.
yeah, there's no people getting hit. It's attractive.
So the running between, not great. The ad phases are actually like fairly hard. Like we have to make sure we do a couple things right, but the running, I mean, is whatever.
Dude, I'm so glad.
That's why the fight is so long, I feel like. There's so much downtime.
So Soul Judge, just to clarify, since we've seen it a couple times, when that is up, there's going to be I think it's a slightly bigger white circle that goes on a couple players. If you dispel it, it just goes to another person. So really, we just want those people to be like out of group. And then as soon as you kill the Soul Judge, you just dispel it. I don't know if it disappears when you kill the Soul Judge without dispelling. I'm not sure about that.
I saw like an immolation buff on like the ads. Is there that priority on ads or no?
Soul Judge, I'm pretty sure is top prio, and then Goliath, and little ones like should just absolutely melt.
Okay.
They do have like basically an empowerment thing around them, so. But it shouldn't be much of an issue to kill them if we have more than
This
raid
is
alive.
what you're talking about.
I'm not ready, not ready, not ready.
What am I talking about?
No, you said the fire thing you saw. That's I linked it.
It's been another minute.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fine. We need the damage, so.
Where'd that shark
Where are
come
you getting these
from?
random lazy It's like the second or third Sean Eliason's got.
Swapping the shit out. I have the item for it.
Oh,
okay.
it says you looting it?
Oh yeah,
Holy
it
shit,
does.
you could troll the crap out of some pugs with that. Just go around and like keep digging it out.
No, I was swapping out. I was trying shit for healing. Like I tried the unholy, like the siphon essence thing, but it like did nothing. So I'm gonna try like the crit absorb shield thingy and see how it goes.
When we get to, I believe it's the platform after the one we just saw in intermission, there's going to be a summoner that spawns orbs. We want to kill the 4 orbs, and it's like burst of damage every time we kill one, so we'll make sure we have CDs for it. And then there's also curses, Curse of Lethargy, that we just need to make sure we're dispelling. Super, 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 super important. Don't get hit by Veil in second phase, and do not get hit by the wave. It's just, it's damage we do not really have the ability to deal with. You good, Fuzzy?
Sure.
Fuzzy's ready to blast.
Oh man.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very well. Death it is.
Better blast.
Yo.
Chains. Don't get hit by it on purpose rolls to just extra damage. 3-2 shout. You can also hem Marius.
Oh wait, I'm gonna use my boom.
That's fine.
Darkness take you.
Terra.
Should just like all stack up after that. Like,
We can, I think. It's pretty nice shout. Clear if you need. Zoid especially, you got 4.
Help him here.
Darkness take you.
This is gonna be the best, it's yours.
I can't get to it.
Mark me if you can reach me.
I always hit my mark.
There's an arrow in China still.
Yeah. Left feet. Next set of chains coming up. Our damage is actually looking pretty good.
Alright, Rice, I'll pull you back.
And then just get out of this. We have no roar.
I've been through it.
Arrows. Terra Parker. Just darkness, Terra him. Okay, we're gonna get one set of chains, it's fine.
Chain. I have 7 stacks, no.
Go for the ones we get.
Finish these off.
can't dwarf it.
Keep getting them, but I don't want them.
Kitchen Darkness keeps AMZ. Pushing boss here in just 1 second. Keep buffing feet. We'll be able to get Val relatively soon, so we are fine for the time being.
Kitchen, you're gonna get a chain.
Kitchen's clear. I think everybody gets the chain right there. Range especially be looking for far ones when they suck harder over time.
I need a lot of help with my chain.
Yard.
Help! Oh my god, I'm going down.
Same.
Keep going. Yeah, so I think we can take some CDs off stuff so that we have more for that. You can jump off more of that than I probably going to. That was put back.
Oh.
Something is limiting
Yeah,
my
I
magic.
think you can go back to.
Where are we?
Okay, so
Phase 2!
Oh, Podge!
The 2-second cooldown on Starfall
Yeah,
is so silly.
Actually, we actually don't want to do
Kelly's
it
hard thing.
because then we have a bunch of we waste like
Kelly just jumped off.
just jump off.
Just go after him.
She's okay, well, you guys just made Kelly rage quit, so I want everyone to take tonight and think about what you've done.
Nah, she said she had aggro, so. But Pip is here, so we are fine. Someone Pip.
There is a special satisfaction in hearthing out before the wipe, unlike a bad group.
He said go back shadow, right?
I wonder if Affliction's good here and I get Wrath Consumption stacks from arrows. But
I gotta go run and grab my dinner, so that was the last pull for me, guys.
That's fine.
Then I'd be fucking useless last phase.
Affliction still does fine, single target, doesn't it?
No. It's
No.
1k DPS behind Dinamo.
Sure, we get a summon on Pip. I wonder if this is actually going to be scaled easier now to make the damage check.
I've heard it's much easier if you stay beneath 20.
Let's go then.
You should 10-man it.
Yeah.
No, I think the breakpoint is like 20, so it should like 19 men.
7.
6.
No, that's probably too little.
4, 3,
7's a good number, though.
1, 2,
5,
88,
4,
89.
3, 2, 1. Very well. Death it is.
I hope you don't regret fighting at Sylvanas. Can't wait to kill you and find out what your thoughts are on this entire endeavor.
What, you think we're going to kill her later?
Tonight.
Well, we don't kill her even if we kill her.
What do you mean?
My question She's already dead.
Look at your stacks, see if you want to clear. Sweet shot. And be away from the drop off. You see like the big purple circle. There's no reason.
I don't see.
This is going to be a Terra's Roller on the Veil.
Bryce, was one of your friends requesting to join the group?
What was that?
Oh, I think I'd hit the climb.
Oh, yeah.
Ronderburst?
He just...
Check what your stats right now, see if you want to clear. I'm going to be very aggressive trying to get it. Don't stand in it and die, but this is my show.
I'm taking this back one here.
I'm gonna Symbol of Hope early just to get it up again.
Yep, sure. Zaldor on the next Veil.
I'm going to kill my chain in the back, that'd be much appreciated.
See where I'm running, don't be there. Key things lead to darkness, at least south.
Carlos, what's up?
Oh, you know. I see you there. Look at your stacks. Look at where water is going.
God damn it.
Hit the link on the group. You can also tie. You can get Val up. And then Crevassus, this is yours.
I need help on my chain again.
I don't know which one that is.
Yeah, there's probably
one of the ones that's still way back.
Trinket.
Melee are gonna hit it like during the sequence. So. Like at that time, it's not a big deal.
We need one more set of chains. There we go. Marius him, kitchen darkness.
I always hit my mark.
Okay, make sure we handle the chains before we rush. Shouldn't be an issue, but. Terry, you can lower this. And then Warrior, you're gonna AMG on group, and then you're gonna it's okay, keep going.
I never miss.
Okay, play this. Good damage on outside chains. So many people with high stacks, and that is a huge issue.
Well, we clear as soon as he drops. So
But like throughout the phase, we just have a ton of people with high stacks. Look at the one by Star. There's also a couple by Blue. You'll be able to get me up before like we actually need 2 tanks, so I think.
Does damage to her matter here at all?
Should we hold it? Yeah, should we hold our cooldown?
Right.
She's immune, she's immune.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we would want our CDs for the first burn phase, which is after we cross the second bridge.
Okay.
You're gonna be able to res me before we go across the first bridge, it looks like.
She's immune this whole phase, right? So there's no.
Yeah. Oh. And then everybody skip, everybody skip, everybody skip.
Pip.
It's Pip.
God
I
damn
can't
it.
skip it. It won't let me skip it.
She hasn't seen it yet.
We haven't seen it.
Yeah. It's okay, I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Damn it, Pip.
We'll get everybody happy seen it.
We do get a bit more extra mana by doing it this way.
No, it's exactly the same.
Everything's
Yeah.
frozen, like all my buffs.
Your buffers in the mana.
I'm getting mana back right now.
Yeah,
I can
bots
shoot
are
your
showing
mana up.
36 minutes for me.
Yeah, they basically made it equivalent on purpose,
Limiting my magic.
so you can skip it.
Where are we?
I don't have to skip it. It auto skips for me.
Did I just see someone jump?
If you can leap across, go early. If you can't, just make sure you dodge.
Something else.
Or nobody saw it.
Oh, I just ate all of this.
Oh, that's real unfortunate.
How are you dead again?
I leapt into a crack. Just ignore
Yep,
it.
there's a very small crack in between some of those.
Gross, I don't remember you saying we could leap into a crack in this intermission.
She's immune during all this, right?
During all this. The first time she is hittable is after we interrupt this ruin cast here in like 5 seconds. And then this would be where we actually want CDs to blast her. For now, like it. CDs. And then we're all stacked up right on her. And then when we run out of the veil, we just stay out towards that left side that we're running out. We don't need to like go back to the other spot. Okay, stack, 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 stack. Get her roar. Very nice. And then I think there's a spread.
He's pulling her, right?
I need
She doesn't. I mean, it might be that she doesn't really move very well during this part. I think. So melee might want to dodge out the other way if that's the case. And then next bridge, you're gonna have to watch War a lot, obviously. Remember, give them a GCD or two to gather them up, and then you're blasting Soul Judge and Goliath. If you have the cursing, you just need to make sure you're not on group. Otherwise, you're stacked up until after that first veil. It's gonna be a Terrajor. If you actually put in Speed Tone right on the group.
This up dies a lot faster.
When people are alive, yep.
Yep.
Watch wire here, the tank to drop actually hurts quite a bit.
Actually, we beat this going without. Because I know how it like starts.
You
Well,
can
the switch dies, but like
Yeah,
5 or so.
You can dispel it, like, we don't want people to get that high of stacks, but it does just jump.
Yeah, it bounces. It's like how many, like, it's like 9?
Probably, I would do it on 2. It looks like it hurts quite a bit.
7 is
2 or 3, probably.
Get them now. Like now they won't jump, right?
Yeah, so once it's dead, they don't jump anymore, I'm pretty sure. So
What was that? You just killed all of us.
Was that the Ruin cast? I actually can't
Exactly
see
for
them
too
down
long?
here.
It was Ruin,
That was
yeah.
ruined.
If we don't interrupt in time, the cast just kills
Okay.
it. I was down below the chain the whole time, so I couldn't actually see anything.
You should ask me to stream for you.
Let's do one more. I want to see if we can do
Oh
it. Like,
shit! I'm already.
I gotta go.
I
Okay,
gotta go.
that's
Yeah.
fine.
What was that? It casted something on me.
Okay, let's go to 10-man. Let's do this.
We could technically do Fate Scribe if we have like 10-ish people. For the like couple people that
but nobody
need it.
loves
Yeah,
Can
Fate's
we do
Scribe.
it? Can we do that tomorrow, or is it now the only time?
I'd prefer to do it now, but I guess if no, we already did. But for the people that weren't there, we were seeing if we could do it maybe.
Yeah, that's since I wasn't there, so I would like to.
I guess do you actually like need loot or you just need the vault?
I want the vault. Yeah.
I guess we can see if we can do it tomorrow then.
I mean, if it's not possible to do it tomorrow, then better to do it now and get like Aiden whoever. So.
It's Aiden and Pip that would want it now, right?
And
Fuzzy.
Aura, right? And Fuzzy.
Yeah,
Are you guys all gonna be around tomorrow?
Are you guys all gonna be around
Yeah,
tomorrow?
I'll be here tomorrow. I don't care.
Well, you know, like,
So Fuzzy, maybe not.
I feel like that might be a simple way to end the week. Honestly, is just go kill Fate Scribe again, because we're probably not killing this week.
No.
I mean, I
could.
You don't have to be as good as you want to. This is not an impossible boss. Like, I'm not sure why everybody's treating it that way. Like, Chi is going to chime in and say 20 people have killed it, but...
I
Like
mean,
phase-
I'm not wrong when I say that, but it's
Phase
not
2
impossible. It's not
Phase 2
impossible.
is not hard. Phase 3 is hard, but, like, we have 10 people that can play in the guilds that have killed it, at least, if not more. We have 10 to 15 people. Like, it's just a matter of time. I guess we... So what was the word, Fuzzy? It kind of depends on Fuzzy, because it sounds like we're going to be trading off either War or a Fuzzy.
Do it now.
Are we done like Sylvanas tonight?
Yes.
Yeah, we're doing Sylvanas. And then I guess we're doing Fate's Grad tonight, since we're going to be missing one of them regardless.
Better for DPS to get it anyway than.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So if you don't be here, we're gonna have to cut this down small anyway. So if you don't want
How do we get out of here?
like you can go ahead and leave so we can
Cut
figure
this
out.
door.
Throw to the damned.
Just takes us back down.
Are you guys good on healers?
I am not sure yet. I think so.
I mean, me and Pip both need it. We could have me and Pip both heal if we need to.
is also back.
All right.
So
I'll
yeah,
bring.
We'll step up
Yeah,
for you guys then.
I'll
Good
help
luck.
you, Aiden.
I can bring whatever, but
You can bring
my
you can bring
Pally.
a paladin. That would
That's what I was
give
thinking.
You,
I
you
can bring my
might be able to
Pally.
trade some root, some loot or something.
No, it's mains only.
Pally's my second main. I have two
Yeah.
mains.
I mean, it probably is your second main because we
It
don't
is my
know if
second
two
main.
pallies are good.
Yeah.
My second main is.
Dude, the
This is
This
gonna
raid is
take
actually
forever.
a maze.
What if you die?
Just drop raid, and then you get kicked in a minute.
Oh, true. Yeah, that's definitely the best way.
Oh shit, Illy, what the fuck? You baited me.
Yeah.
What? I
just-
didn't. I
just
know.
whis- You can. I think Kelly's back. You can just
I
whisper.
jumped.
Oh, what's up, kitchen? We're back here.
If you jump, report it back to the start or Sylvanas.
Sylvanas.
No, never mind.
Do we need to do anything to set up the lockout?
I think it's just Aiden has to update the
Aiden
and then
there,
reset.
yeah.
How do I get out of here?
I'm waiting to port. Oh, don't invite me yet.
I'm at the summoning stone. If that helps in any way.
So not Pip. So it's got to be Aiden then.
I didn't port out yet. Somebody went through me invite, but
I
it
just
went to
got
battle
both
tag.
of them. If Pip wants to get that one too, because she's still not gonna have like the extra.
Oh,
boss.
Pip didn't kill Guardian. We can kill Guardian.
Yeah, like should we do that? Otherwise, it's gonna have
fine.
eight.
That's fine with me.
And Guardian's just a
everybody else is up for it.
boss. Like it's really easy.
Do we want Pip to have lead?
Yeah, if everybody's up for it, we can do 2, and that's better because Pip gets her 9 or a 3 choice fault.
Then I only have to pug 1 boss to get my 1 heroic choice vault.
Alright, who are we whispering?
And then it all doesn't matter because you're gonna go with what's in the Mythic Plus.
You can whisper me, I guess. Then I just promote
No,
Pip.
that's fine.
Pip steps in first.
I'd choose normal daggers, Cabessus.
Sorry, who are? What are
Yeah,
we?
just whisper me.
Sorry, who are you?
Who am I?
Wait, who are you?
Who am I?
That's what I heard Keith
Do
say.
you work here?
Yeah.
And then don't be offended if I have to kick you if you like already are saved. We want a small group, I think, for this.
Can I come?
Yeah, I mean, everybody that wants to help can join, and then we just might have to adjust.
Oh. Do I whisper Pip invite? Does that work? It's not work.
Wait,
I'm not leading Growl's
Who
lead.
has the thing?
Grawless has the lead.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the group first. So I feel like 10 is probably going to be easiest, right?
I think 10 would be easiest for you guys because you'll have the less rings to deal with, yeah.
So that means Pip, you're probably Ellie, and then Marius and Kelly can heal, Keats can tank, and then that means we want Rice because he's a lock. Rice or Zoe, that is, but Rice is already in the second group. And
Bryce
then
knows how to do the circles.
we already have a demon here with Kitchen. I feel like 1 and 2 is probably fine. Does anybody see anything that I'm missing?
Who to you?
Looks good to me.
We probably want Nui actually for Ford, but I guess that's not a huge deal. Yeah, let's kick to you for Nui, I think.
Okay.
Kick to you!
And then this should be good. Okay, so everybody else, thank you for sticking around, but you're no longer needed.
You say that now.
Well, yeah, if this is terrible scaling, we might call you back.
Can you not buy
Oh, I
season
can go.
1?
Okay, sick.
Can you not buy season 1 socket items anymore?
Nope.
Tip your
No.
leader, you probably need to reset.
What?
So then,
Fuck.
Wait, we're
reset
just
all
going
instances?
10?
yeah, so everybody make sure you're out, and then Pip resets instance and then zones in. And I think that should do it. Kelly knows more about this than I do, though.
Oh, I have it set in Mythic and Zone.
Yeah, just reset it. And then Pip enters the instance.
That sucks. I didn't realize I can't socket my Sire ring now.
Get wrecked.
And I need to AFK for like 2 minutes to get my dog pills, so if Keats can tank trash.
Where are we going first?
Like, we
Gordulian?
zoned- I zoned in. Is that okay?
I think.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
Yeah.
good. We're good to go.